Good Tuesday morning. New attacks in the Middle East.
And the U.S.-Iran ceasefire now hanging on by a thread. It is May 5th. This is Today. On the brink, Iran launching drones and missiles at American ships, the U.S. military firing back, sinking Iranian boats, all of it straining that fragile ceasefire, while the war hits home hard for Americans. Highest gas prices in years.
I'm 58 years old and I've never seen gas prices like this that I can remember.
We are live in the region and at the White House with the very latest. National Mall shooting. The Secret Service opens fire on an armed man near the Washington Monument. A child caught in the crossfire. Tourists scrambling for safety.
I heard shots, a lot of them. And it was definitely a scary moment, for sure.
The chaos unfolding just moments after the vice president's motorcade passed by. What we're learning this morning about the suspect and the investigation. Summer bummer.
The cost of family vacations now, it is unattainable.
A new alarm being sounded today on what airline passengers can expect in the months ahead.
I'm literally flying in the same state, and it cost me $486.
Everything from soaring ticket prices and fees to canceled flights. This morning, what you need to know before you book your next flight. Desperate plea. Americans stranded aboard that cruise ship stricken by an outbreak of a rare and deadly virus, now speaking out.
What we want right now is to feel safe, to have clarity, and to get home.
Just ahead, their urgent calls for help and what is being done to bring them back to the U.S. It ends with a deal. Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni reach a surprise settlement in their nearly 2-year legal battle just days before the high-profile trial was set to begin. So, what suddenly changed? We'll take you inside the case that still has Hollywood talking. Those stories plus from the heart, Dolly Parton sharing an update on her ongoing health issues.
I'm responding really well to meds and treatments, and I'm improving every day.
Her new message to fans and the outpouring of love and support pouring in for the Queen of Country. And the Super Bowl of fashion. Stars strutting their stuff at the Met Gala, pulling out their best and boldest looks.
It's 107,000 crystals, 500 man hours.
Beyonce makes her big return. And Chanel gets up close and personal with the biggest names on the red carpet. The very best of fashion's biggest night today, Tuesday, May 5th, 2026.
From NBC News, this is Today with Savannah Guthrie and Craig Melvin. From Studio 1A in Rockefeller Plaza.
Hi, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to Today. Glad to have you with us. Chanel is in for Craig, who's on assignment this morning. She was the belle of the ball.
Good morning.
I do think that's the first time we've ever had to bleep in the cold open of the show.
When someone tells you that, what do you say in return?
You say, thank you, Miss Rihanna. Your outfit is blank, blank fire.
Let me tell you, you guys have a front row ticket to last night's Met Gala because I was there, so that means you're there too. We'll have all the highlights. The theme last night, fashion is art.
Yes.
So people took their favorite pieces of art and essentially made them come to life on their bodies.
Yeah, we saw that up close and personal. Well, you did, and you're here this morning early. So we'll get to that in a bit, but there's a lot of news to get to, including this fragile U.S.-Iran ceasefire. It's now at a possible breaking point.
The two nations trading shots in the Strait of Hormuz. Iranian forces firing drones and missiles at American ships. The U.S. military responding by sinking Iranian boats. But despite it all, neither side saying that ceasefire is over.
Meanwhile, consumers here at home feeling the effects of gas prices continuing to climb this morning. The national average jumping to $4.48 overnight, up 30 cents in a week. We've got it all covered. We'll start with NBC's Richard Engel in the region for us. Hi, Richard. Good morning.
Good morning, Savannah. Tensions are now rising as the U.S. and Iran are battling for control of the Strait of Hormuz. Iran says it's just getting started. President Trump is dismissing this crisis, saying it's a mini war that the U.S. will soon win.
President Trump's ceasefire with Iran may be going up in flames. An oil facility in the United Arab Emirates caught fire after it was hit by an Iranian drone. Emirati officials claim Iran fired at least 15 missiles and 4 drones toward the country, nearly all shot down. The U.S. military launching fighter jets and attack helicopters. President Trump saying the United States sank 8 small Iranian attack boats attempting to block marine traffic in the Strait of Hormuz. It's the most intense fighting in the Gulf since President Trump announced a ceasefire with Iran a month ago. Last night, President Trump was asked if the ceasefire is over and if more American attacks are coming.
Well, I can't tell you that.
And weighing in on whether a new war is starting?
Well, one way or the other, we win.
After yesterday calling the war a detour.
Our country's booming now, despite the fact that we're in I call it a mini war, because that's all they are.
So why the flare-up now? Yesterday, President Trump launched a new military operation in the Persian Gulf. It's called Project Freedom and sees the United States using its warships and 15,000 troops to dominate the Strait of Hormuz. Iran pushed back immediately and violently. This is now a battle of wills over who gets to play traffic cop on the world's oil and gas maritime superhighway, Tehran or Washington. Iran put out a map showing areas it claims to control and routes it's deemed to be safe. CENTCOM saying the U.S. is now breaking Iran's grip on the strait. Iran says Trump's new mission makes diplomatic efforts to end the war more difficult. The foreign minister posting overnight, the U.S. should be wary of being dragged back into quagmire by ill-wishers. Project Freedom is Project Deadlock.
And Iran's foreign minister just announced a short while ago that he'll be traveling to China today to discuss this crisis ahead of President Trump's trip to Beijing next week. Savannah?
Richard Engel leading us off. Thank you, Richard.
One consequence of the war we're following closely, that major impact it's having on gas prices here at home. NBC's senior White House correspondent Gabe Gutierrez has more on that part of the story. Gabe, good morning.
Good morning, Chanel. Since the Iran war began in late February, the national average price of unleaded gas has risen about 50%. And even though the Wall Street has been trending upward, stocks fell a bit Monday amid all the uncertainty over the Strait of Hormuz. This morning, there's growing sticker shock at gas pumps nationwide.
It's bad. I've never seen the prices this high.
Gas prices this morning reaching $4.48 a gallon on average.
It's a little bit, disturbing when you look at that and see the money that's going in the gas tank instead of going into food or other necessities.
Prices up more than 30 cents in the last week and more than $1.50 since the war began. Oil prices also surging overnight with new hostilities in the Strait of Hormuz.
I'm 58 years old and I've never seen gas prices like this that I can remember.
We support what they're doing in Iran very much, and if this is a cost we have to do, we're just going to be patient.
A recent poll shows 44% of Americans have cut back on driving. Yesterday, President Trump pointing to a rising stock market as a positive sign.
The amazing thing, I thought would be down 20-25%. I thought the market would be down. The market's at new highs despite all of it. And so the market is genius, and they see what's happening, and they get it.
The president repeatedly assuring Americans gas prices will drop after the war.
It's going to come crashing down as soon as this war is over.
But the president has said hostilities have ended and a ceasefire is in place while gas prices continue to rise. Despite that uncertainty, administration officials insist oil will start flowing through the Strait of Hormuz, bringing prices down.
We are cognizant that this short-term blip up in prices is affecting the American people, but I am also confident on the other side of this, prices are going to come down very quickly.
One analyst tells NBC News U.S. consumers are now spending around $1 billion per day in higher fuel costs than they were before the start of the war. The White House says that's worth it in the short term to ensure Iran does not have a nuclear weapon. Chanel.
All right, Gabe, thank you.
Now to that frightening situation that unfolded not far from the White House. The Secret Service opening fire on a man who they say was armed and shot at agents. And this happened just minutes after the vice president's motorcade had passed by. NBC's Kelly O'Donnell joins us now with the rest of that story. Kelly, good morning.
Good morning, Savannah. New questions today about gunfire and chaos blocks from the White House and whether this latest incident is in any way tied to politics. This morning, charges are pending against a man described as a 45-year-old with a Texas ID who was struck multiple times in the back and leg. The timing and location of this emergency put the White House on alert. This morning, new video after a frantic scene in Washington, D.C. A suspected gunman shot by federal law enforcement. The man, 45-year-old Michael Marks of Texas, taken into custody on a stretcher with non-life-threatening injuries, according to law enforcement officials.
Battalion 6 respond for the shooting on 15th Street and Madison Drive Northwest.
The Secret Service deputy director explains what happened.
That individual fled briefly on foot, withdrew a firearm, and fired in the direction of our agents and officers. They returned fire and engaged. That individual was hit.
A bystander also hit. A teenaged boy believed to be a tourist who was grazed by the ricochet of a bullet. A superficial wound, according to a federal official.
I heard shots, a lot of them. And it was definitely a scary moment, for sure.
The chaos unfolded Monday afternoon at the White House. Reporters and other media ordered to seek safety. A loud burst that could be the sound of gunfire. Shortly before, the vice president's motorcade had just passed by the area where the gunfire erupted. National Guard and police racing to the scene. The Secret Service says its officers operating in plain clothes spotted the suspect and detected his weapon. An active investigation is underway to learn more about what led to this and whether the suspect had a political target.
We're patrolling this area and every site we do 24/7 hardcore. Whether or not it was directed to the president or not, I don't know, but we will find out.
Law enforcement says the probe is expected to include search warrants to look for evidence and analysis of the suspect's phone and digital life, while Washington's Metropolitan Police Department handles the review of the federal officer's role in the shooting. Savannah?
All right, Kelly, thank you very much.
Meantime, the chaos surrounding the sudden shutdown of Spirit Airlines over the weekend is leading to growing concerns about what all passengers could face during the busy summer travel season. NBC's Tom Costello covers aviation for us. Good morning to you, Tom.
Hey, Chanel, the TSA says the big summer rush starts Memorial Day weekend. That's just 3 weeks away. So if you're planning to fly, you can expect to pay more for your seat, for your luggage, and depending on where you're going, your flight could be at the risk of cancellation. Millions of us now starting to plan our summer vacations.
With the collapse of Spirit Airlines just weeks before the busy summer travel season, this year's summer getaway is getting more expensive. The cost of domestic flights up 18% compared to last year. International up 7.5%.
I'm literally flying in the same state, and it cost me $486.
Despite that, more than 120 million Americans are still expected to travel this summer, spending just shy of $4,000 on average for both flights and hotels.
The cost of family vacations now, it is unattainable.
It comes after the industry was forced to navigate a shaky spring, including a TSA workforce shortage prompted by that partial government shutdown, and jet fuel prices nearly doubling with the war in Iran. Now, with one of the largest budget carriers out of business, tens of thousands of travelers have had to rebook with different airlines. But with less competition, prices could go even higher.
Unfortunately, unless another ultra-low-cost carrier enters some of these markets that Spirit existed in, we can say goodbye to some of these bare fares that Spirit was known for.
And with oil still on the rise, the remaining carriers are looking for ways to cut costs. Southwest CEO Bob Jordan.
You can't do one thing about fuel. At some point, I'm sure it will abate, but we are completely focused on what we can control.
Already, the nation's top 5 airlines have increased their baggage fees and cut some flights. And while many are offering temporary lower fares to stranded Spirit customers, Spirit's employees, many of them gathering and emotional outside of headquarters in Fort Lauderdale, are left in limbo.
A lot of us had faith that Spirit was going to pull through in the end, and now we're all kind of just figuring out how to navigate this path of completely starting over.
Yeah, pretty tough for them. Spirit's shutdown is going to be felt in some of the big cities that they served: Fort Lauderdale, Orlando, Las Vegas, Detroit, Atlanta, Chicago, Houston, and Atlantic City. Listen to this. Spirit made up 75% of the service into Atlantic City. So travel experts say it could take weeks and even months for other carriers now to come in and fill the void left by Spirit. Chanel?
I didn't realize that. All right, meanwhile, Tom, Delta is also in the headlines over a major move impacting food and drinks on flights. What can you tell us?
Yeah, that's right. Delta announcing that starting later this month, it will no longer offer food and beverage service in its main cabin for flights less than 350 miles. So that would include L.A. to San Francisco or maybe New York to Boston. Delta says about 9% of its 5,500 daily flights will transition to no service, but if you're in first class, Chanel, you can still get that free Coke.
I was just about to say, and maybe some pretzels, too. All right, thank you, Tom.
Better be the whole can, too, at those prices. Let's go to the NBA playoffs. The New York Knicks starting to look like the team to beat in the Eastern Conference. The Knicks picking up their fourth straight blowout win comes in Game 1 of their series against the Philadelphia 76ers. Jalen Brunson leading the way with 35 points. New York wins it big time, 137-98. Game 2 is tomorrow night.
All right, there's a Game 2. In the West, it was the Minnesota Timberwolves pulling off another big upset. They came into this one as a double-digit underdog against the Spurs, but they come out on top, 104-102. San Antonio with the chance to win it at the buzzer. They come up short. Game 2 is tomorrow.
All right, game on with Al Roker over at his weather map. What's up?
Well, we're gaming out some snow, some heavy snow for our friends in the Rockies, and they need it. Winter weather advisories, winter storm warnings. We're talking about some places picking up to 2 feet of snow in the mountains and the foothills, but it is much needed snow because this season they've got a 30-inch deficit since July 1st. Salt Lake City even worse, so they need that. Now, we're also looking at storms firing up overnight into the southern plains. We've got a risk of severe weather, possible tornadoes from Dallas, Texarkana, all the way to Memphis. Tomorrow, those storms move into the northeast and parts of New England. We're also looking at an afternoon severe threat setting up from Georgia on into Texas. Likely tornadoes for just east of Austin, Shreveport, Birmingham as well. We're talking also some heavy rain, anywhere from 3 to 5 inches of rain from Jackson all the way to Atlanta. We're going to get to your local forecast coming up in the next 30 seconds.
We were on a break. We were on a break. We were on a break.
7:30 now. One of Friends' most iconic phrases. We were on a break, but Carson, were they?
Yeah.
One star of the hit 90s sitcom is speaking out, and there's a hot take.
No, there is. It's during Pop Start, though, so I can't divulge that information now.
I know, I'm
but
just teasing.
Ross and Rachel info to come.
Okay, looking forward.
All right, but first, we have a lot to get to in this half hour, starting with the latest on that luxury cruise at the center of an alarming hantavirus outbreak.
Yeah, that ship currently still remains off the coast of West Africa after being denied permission to dock. Nearly 150 passengers, including Americans, still aboard, and now a new case of the virus has been reported.
NBC's Camila Bernal joins us with the very latest on this. Camila, good morning.
Hey guys, good morning. The World Health Organization revealing today there may have been human-to-human transmission on that ship, which is rare since it requires direct and close contact. In an effort to limit the risk, the remaining passengers have been asked to stay inside their cabins while the ship is disinfected and other measures are taken. But many of them, including some Americans, are just so desperate to get off the ship.
This morning, uncertainty and fear at sea.
And what's happening right now is very real for all of us here.
Nearly 150 passengers, including 17 Americans, are trapped on a cruise ship off the coast of West Africa.
According to the World Health Organization, 7 possible cases of hantavirus have now been identified aboard the NV Hondius. The outbreak has killed 3 people, including a husband and wife, another person in intensive care on land, and the WHO saying this morning that 2 other patients on board the ship are being prepared for medical evacuation, while another on board just has mild symptoms.
As a precaution, passengers have been asked to remain in their cabins while disinfection and other public health measures are carried out.
American Jake Rosemarin posted this emotional plea.
We're not just a story. We're not just headlines. We're people. People with families, with lives, with people waiting for us at home.
Hantavirus is usually spread by rodents and can lead to severe respiratory illness.
There are no specific medicines to treat hantavirus, no antivirals, and so we simply support them with oxygen, with fluids, and trying to get fluid out of the lung.
This morning, experts saying they believe the initial patient and his wife joined the cruise in Argentina.
Our assumption is that they were infected off the ship, perhaps doing some activities there. Many of the people on board were doing bird watching. They were doing, a lot of things with wildlife.
And that there was human-to-human transmission on board. Right now, as the ship's operator figures out next steps, everyone on board is stuck waiting and hoping the virus is contained.
All we want right now is to feel safe, to have clarity, and to get home.
And in a news statement, the ship's operator, Oceanwide Expedition, said in part that strict precautionary measures are in process on board, including isolation measures, hygiene protocols, and medical monitoring. The World Health Organization, which is working to evacuate the sick people on board to the Netherlands for medical care, says the risk to the public is low. Guys, back to you.
All right, Camille, thank you.
All right, just ahead, Blake Lively stepping out at the Met Gala just hours after an abrupt end to that high-profile legal battle with co-star Justin Baldoni. We'll have the details behind their surprise settlement.
All right, didn't know the Met Gala was last night. Plus, a new outpouring of love and support for Dolly Parton after the country queen's latest update on her health. Kelly Hartung has details on that. Hey, Kelly.
Hey, guys. Dolly Parton is truly one of a kind, and in a way only she can, she's giving fans some straight talk in a new video. Coming up, why Dolly says she needs her spark plugs changed, with the assurance that she will get back on stage in her 5-inch high heels one day. But first, these messages.
Coat of many colors. Welcome back this morning on In Depth. Today, an update on the health of an American treasure.
Yeah, Dolly Parton posting a new video to Instagram detailing her ongoing medical journey and what she's doing to return to the stage just as soon as she can.
NBC's Kaylee Hartung is here with more. Hey, Kaylee.
Hey, good morning, guys. There are few performers and, frankly, people who have the ability to put a smile on our faces quite like Dolly Parton. And as the singer, actress, and humanitarian focuses on her health, her trademark heart and humor continue to shine through.
This morning, an iconic entertainer opening up about her ongoing health battles.
Well, hey there, it's Dolly, and I'm here to give you an update on a few things going on in my life.
Dolly Parton revealing in an Instagram post that she has canceled her highly anticipated Las Vegas residency as she continues focusing on her wellness.
The good news is I'm responding really well to meds and treatments, and I'm improving every day. Now, the bad news is it's going to take me a little while before I'm up to stage performance level.
The 11-time Grammy winner, whose legendary career has spanned 6 decades, originally postponed that Vegas residency last September and gave no specific medical reason at the time. In Monday's post, Parton deploying her trademark wit when discussing her longtime struggle with kidney stones.
Lord, they dig more stones out of me a year than the rock quarry in Rockwood, Tennessee. But seriously, my immune system and my digestive system got all out of whack over the past 3 years. And they're working real hard on rebuilding and strengthening those.
Her message striking a chord with millions of fans around the globe. One writing, "Dolly, you're a treasure." Another adding in part, "The world needs your shine. You got this." This past March, the 80-year-old made her first public appearance in months to ring in the 41st anniversary of her beloved Dollywood theme park.
I've had a few little health issues, and we're taking good care of them.
Now speaking to her fans, again expressing optimism for her long-term health.
I have great doctors, and I'm doing really well, and they assure me that everything I have is treatable.
Parton also thanking supporters for their well wishes after the death of her beloved husband of nearly 60 years, Carl Dean, who passed away last year.
I will always love him, and I'll always miss him, but you would be surprised at how much your love and concern meant to me during that time.
An artist whose timeless work has transcended generations, punctuating her message as only she can.
I will always love you. Thank you.
And Dolly says she's still writing and recording music. She's working on her Broadway musical, too. And, of course, she's still doing Dolly things. You've got to see this. She made a surprise appearance in a video message played at Radford University's commencement ceremony. And all 1,400 graduating seniors received 2 free tickets to Dollywood.
Oh, that's fun.
Isn't that sweet?
She's just so special.
Gosh,
you know?
Yeah, she's a treasure.
Exudes.
Her light
goodness.
shines.
Yes, it does.
Sending her love this
well
morning.
Said.
Thank you, Kaylee.
All right, over to Al for another look at the forecast.
Hey, guys, thanks so much. We are looking at some warm weather, but unfortunately, dry weather as well here in the Northeast from Boston to Danville to Norfolk. We've got an elevated fire risk and red flag warnings, kind of breezy, dry conditions, so we could see some wildfires pop up. For today, briefly, summer-like conditions along the Northeast coast, but we're also looking at below average temperatures from the plains into the Great Lakes. Chicago today, only 60 degrees, same in Wichita, whereas Hartford, Connecticut getting up to 81, Raleigh 83 degrees. For tomorrow, Chicago and even Green Bay, we're looking at a 53-degree reading, 64 in Oklahoma City, that's 14 degrees below average. That cool air moves into Plattsburgh, upstate New York, but we start to see a little bit of a moderating trend. Mid-60s as we head into the weekend for Boston, low 70s to mid-70s in Richmond. Cincinnati, you'll be in the low 70s by Saturday, and near 80 in Music City, Nashville, Dolly Parton's home, where she makes herself the queen. They're looking at a temperature about almost 80 degrees. That's what's going on around the country. Here's what's happening in your neck of the woods. That's your latest weather. Hashtag PSSP.
All right, guys, we got a good one for you today. A new trailer has dropped for Christopher Nolan's star-studded epic. Of course, we're talking about the Odyssey, the big screen adaptation featuring the likes of Matt Damon as Odysseus, Anne Hathaway as his wife, Tom Holland playing his son, and that's just to name a few. Here's a peek at the latest video that also features a closer look at even more of the cast members, including Robert Pattinson and John Leguizamo.
Ithaca's king is coming back.
No, he's not.
What would he do if he came back here and find all these suitors in his house?
Who's looking after your wife and son? Do you see?
My dad is coming home.
Bringing vengeance. Bringing it all.
Literally. I'm so excited for this, guys.
Yes.
You just think, these epic movies like this, they don't make them that often, and we've been hearing about this one for so long.
I know. It's just like you always say, like I remember not reading the Odyssey in college when I was supposed to, and you always say, wait for the movie to come out.
Right.
Well, finally it's coming out.
Well,
There
you're
you go.
welcome.
Yeah.
And it's coming out from our own company.
Yes.
Oh, really?
We're very excited for our sister company, Universal Pictures, and it hits theaters in July.
You should have had a cameo on that.
I told you. You look like, you had the armor.
I'm in it. I know.
You would blend.
I think of Rome
Odysseus
often.
has all those tattoos also.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, you could throw a human.
Maybe the
All right.
sequel.
All right, well, there's much more ahead, including a must-see morning boost from Jenna.
Hi, guys. Okay, y'all know my love of Tex-Mex and one very specific dip. Well, let's just say I found a boost that we can all sink our teeth into right after this.
We are back, 7:49, ready to brighten the morning with Jenna. Oh, and a boost, too.
Okay, yes, here's a boost. Happy Cinco de Mayo. I've got just the perfect boost for it. Here's a kid I can relate to. Take a look at this little guy. His mom says he usually eats very healthy, but when he gets a special queso treat,
Oh my
he's
God.
totally in
This is us.
heaven. I know, this is us. Watch his dip. Watch his dip. He has a perfect half dip,
do it.
you know, routine right
Oh my
there.
God, goodness.
And his face simply says it all. Look at that. Look at that.
That salt off
Look
the
at,
face.
oh my God. Look at that. Hallelujah. It is a religious experience.
It is. It is, though.
Everybody can channel their inner queso kid today.
It's like he goes through different stages.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I love it when, and I've done this. The belly one.
Yeah.
You know, you taste something, you love it so much, you want to.
Or you have one bite and it's so good, and then you go back for the second bite, and somehow it's just
even
as good.
better.
Or it's better.
Why didn't you bring your world famous queso?
I know. You know,
on.
y'all love my
I know,
queso
we
right
do.
off the
Well, I have
box.
Jose Moreno outside. We have the Birria-landia truck. This is one of the best food trucks in the country.
What?
Today?
Birria-landia, yeah.
We got a shot inside the truck.
For Taco Tuesday,
Nice.
Cinco de Mayo.
All right.
Love
That'd
it.
be great.
Okay,
There
great.
you go.
Right.
Won't happen again until 2037. That Cinco de Mayo falls on a Taco Tuesday. So we got to go big
we
today.
better celebrate.
Come on.
You're like a savant.
Coming
How
up.
did you know that? Just
She
Rain
likes
Man.
queso. I like my tacos.
Okay, yeah.
All right, we're going to head to Dutton Ranch. Coming up, we got your exclusive first look at the new Yellowstone spinoff following Beth and Rip all the way to Texas.
Plus, fashion is art, from the most jaw-dropping looks to the big return of Beyonce making eye contact with Chanel. All the highlights from the Met Gala after your local
You're the
news.
only
I
one.
choose to believe it.
It's 8 o'clock on Today. Coming up, on edge, Iran striking American ships, the U.S. military firing back, testing that already fragile ceasefire, while Americans continue to feel the pain at the pump.
It's bad. I've never seen a crisis this high.
We're live with the very latest. Then, surprise settlement. The lengthy legal battle between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni finally coming to an end. Both sides announcing they came to an agreement just weeks before it was set to go to trial. Details just ahead. And lights, camera, fashion.
Being at the Met, it doesn't get any, cooler.
The biggest stars serving up style for fashion's biggest night.
Beyonce, can I just tell you that we celebrate you?
We'll take you inside the Met Gala for all the glamorous highlights. All that plus Hollywood icon Sally Field live in Studio 1A.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Heading back to the ranch.
It's the Dutton Ranch now.
And
We were on a break!
but were they really? The hot take from a special friend. Today, Tuesday, May 5th, 2026.
Hi, Dorcas, back in Nixa, Missouri. From Statesboro, Georgia, it's my 63rd birthday. Here with my girl. From Richmond, Virginia. It's Broadway week at the Plaza. Happy Teacher Appreciation Week. Visiting from Albany, Georgia. Granger, Iowa. Franklin, Indiana. And Caldwell, Idaho.
Hi, Nick and Chris.
We love you. Stopping by the Today Show, our first trip to New York. From Greensburg, Indiana.
Morning, everybody. Welcome back to Today. Nice day out on the plaza. It's Tuesday morning. We've got Chanel in here, up late, up early. Craig on assignment. He'll be back, I think, tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow. Good morning to you guys. Coming up tomorrow on Today, Jenna's interview with former President Barack Obama, ahead of the opening of his presidential center. The space on Chicago's South Side. Look at this. Part museum, part library, part community hub. So we'll hear all about it tomorrow, only on Today.
All right, let's get to your news at 8 o'clock now on a Tuesday morning. We'll start with those new attacks in the Middle East. Iran launching drones and missiles at American ships, and the U.S. responding by sinking Iranian boats, all of it leaving the fragile ceasefire hanging in the balance. Get the latest now from NBC's Richard Engel in the region. Richard, good morning.
Good morning, Savannah. Tensions are rising as the U.S. and Iran are now battling for control of the Strait of Hormuz. Iran says it's just getting started. President Trump is dismissing this crisis, saying it's just a mini war that the U.S. will win.
President Trump's ceasefire with Iran may be going up in flames. An oil facility in the United Arab Emirates caught fire after it was hit by an Iranian drone. The U.S. military launching fighter jets and attack helicopters. President Trump saying the United States sank 8 small Iranian attack boats attempting to block marine traffic in the Strait of Hormuz. It's the most intense fighting in the Gulf since President Trump announced a ceasefire with Iran a month ago. Last night, President Trump was asked if the ceasefire is over and if more American attacks are coming.
Well, I can't tell you that.
After yesterday calling the war a detour.
I call it a mini war because that's all they are.
So why the flare-up now? Yesterday, President Trump launched a new military operation in the Persian Gulf. It's called Project Freedom and sees the United States using its warships and 15,000 troops to dominate the Strait of Hormuz. Iran pushed back immediately and violently. This is now a battle of wills over who gets to play traffic cop on the world's oil and gas maritime superhighway, Tehran or Washington. Iran put out a map showing areas it claims to control and routes it's deemed to be safe. CENTCOM saying the U.S. is now breaking Iran's grip on the strait.
And Iran's foreign minister just announced that he will be traveling later today to China to discuss the situation ahead of President Trump's visit to China next week.
Richard Engel, thank you very much.
The Supreme Court yesterday restored broad access to the abortion pill, mifepristone, blocking a lower court ruling. The order temporarily allows women seeking abortions to obtain the pill at pharmacies or through the mail without an in-person visit to a doctor. Those practices had been permitted for several years until a federal appeals court imposed new restrictions last week. The latest order will remain in effect for another week while the High Court considers the issue more fully.
The nearly 2-year battle between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni is over with a surprise settlement just weeks before they were set to go to trial. NBC's senior legal correspondent Laura Jarrett has been following the case for us. Laura, good morning. It ends with a deal.
Savannah, good morning to you. It was set to be the trial of the summer. The former co-stars embroiled in this bitter feud for so long. They were ready to have their day in court, but now a last-minute agreement as we're starting to learn what finally changed.
This morning, it ends with a settlement. Actress Blake Lively all smiles on the Met Gala red carpet Monday, just hours after reaching a settlement with former co-star and director Justin Baldoni, bringing an abrupt end to their years-long legal battle.
What's your name?
Lily.
Lively sued Baldoni and his production company for orchestrating what she called a smear campaign against her after she accused him of sexual harassment on the set of their 2024 film It Ends With Us. Claims Baldoni consistently denied.
So if I'm not what you want,
No, I'm fine. Stop.
The terms of the settlement not made public, but in a joint statement, attorneys for the two actors said Monday, "We recognize concerns raised by Ms. Lively deserve to be heard," adding, "We remain firmly committed to workplaces free of improprieties."
When opportunity comes that you can't pass up, you take it.
As for the timing, attorneys for Baldoni point to last month's ruling by a federal judge, effectively dismissing Baldoni from the case and rejecting Lively's claims of sexual harassment.
The reason this case was fought so hard was because of the sexual harassment claims. And so when all of those claims, 10 of 13 claims, were thrown out, I think that changed the nature of the case.
But the judge did allow Lively's claims of retaliation to move forward, and the trial was set to begin in just 2 weeks.
I'm sorry, it just feels a bit anticlimactic and unsatisfying.
Fans reacting to the surprising resolution of the legal drama that had ensnarled not only the co-stars, but exposed their conversations with other celebrity friends like Taylor Swift, as private text messages spilled out into public view over the last year. Lively vowing on Instagram last month to continue fighting to expose the systems and people who seek to harm, shame, silence, and retaliate against victims.
So we reached out to Lively's team about this settlement, but they had nothing to add beyond Monday's statement. Meantime, the judge overseeing this case still needs to sign off on this deal to make it official. And then at that point, both sides are then free to tell their story, guys.
Interesting. Okay, Laura, thank you.
Call it a photo dump from out of this world. NASA just made public more than 12,000 new photos from last month's Artemis 2 mission. The photos were all taken by the 4 astronauts who completed the historic 10-day journey around the far side of the moon. The never-before-seen images giving us a look at new angles and perspectives as seen by the astronauts on their 694,000 mile voyage.
Can't get
Pretty
enough
cool.
of that photo album. Yeah, we've got the news covered. How about Carson?
All right, guys, just ahead, we are packed with a big pop star, a bunch of exclusives, too, and guys, even a special treat in honor of a Hollywood icon. It's coming up.
All right, but first, our front row seat to these stars and styles on full display at last night's Met Gala, including special moments shared with Beyonce, Rihanna, and many more. A celebration of fashion's biggest night, right after this.
Now we're back at 8:12 with the Super Bowl of fashion, last night's Met Gala right here in New York.
Yeah, the biggest stars were their Monday best for the exclusive fundraiser at the Metropolitan Museum of Art, and Chanel was back at her post front and center, red carpet ready.
It was so much fun, as always. I enjoy every moment of it. It's such a glamorous night filled with icons from all walks of life, many looking like literal works of art for this year's theme. I even got to share special moments with not one, but two Met Gala queens, Beyonce and Rihanna.
It's fashion's biggest night.
So the Today Show, and I was like, my people, what's up?
Being at the Met, it doesn't get any, cooler.
On the first Monday in May.
This is literally art.
Art coming to life at the museum.
Fashion is art.
Stars looking picture perfect for the annual Met Gala. Fashion's biggest night getting underway with this year's co-chairs leading the charge on the museum's iconic steps, including Anna Wintour, Nicole Kidman, and Venus Williams.
And who are you wearing? This tonight, I'm wearing Chanel.
Nicole Kidman there with her daughter, Sunday Rose. She's wearing Chanel. A lot of people around here like Chanel. I like her too.
I'm wearing Swarovski, and it's modeled after my portrait at the National Portrait Gallery. I've been single all the times I came to the Met, and finally I'm not, so.
The dress code is fashion is art. I feel like I'm in the middle of a Monet painting. The night's biggest names embodying works of art.
You look like, is it a doll?
She is a doll. And some even giving me a lesson in art history. What inspired this pink?
There's a painting by an African-American woman that I saw at the Met. It's called Girl in the Pink Dress.
We have inspiration from Nefertiti.
The stars serving up style. Naomi Osaka brought us our first costume change of the night. Bringing the heat, the drama. It takes 7 women to bring Madonna up the Met Gala steps. And a little bit of mystery, too. So is she engaged to Harry Styles? You won't know tonight. Amid the glitz and glam, the stars still proved they're just like us.
You're killing it.
Thank you.
You feel it?
I do. I also feel this shingle keeps getting stuck to my lash.
I actually have some nuts in this pocket, too.
We actually have grapes under here, too. The night was also a celebration of craftsmanship and friendship.
It's 107,000 crystals, 500 man-hours.
This is incredible to see our fellow athletes. Jimmy's here, Steph's here, Lindsey Von's here. So many of our friends are here.
So Dwayne and Gabrielle were just on the carpet, and I said, "Who do you guys want to see?" And they named y'all.
The feeling is mutual for sure.
One goat to another, Olympic gold medalist Lindsey Vonn ditching her crutches and making a triumphant return to the Met Gala steps.
I actually didn't practice the steps. I practiced walking, and I was like, I'll figure it out as I go.
Is there anyone you want to see tonight?
Our guest at the table is The Rock.
I love Lindsay. We love Lindsey Vonn. And she's like, I don't feel great being on crutches. I was like, listen, dude, what you were going for is next level.
Also, next level, the amount of bling we saw on the carpet. Can I see that watch?
It's Jacob & Co.
Do you get to keep it?
And Jacob, yes. He doesn't know that.
This is a 1950s piece from Cartier. It's a piece that's a museum-worthy jewelry piece.
Is there a bodyguard close by?
Yeah, they actually...
Isn't it good? Look at that thing. So it's 50 carats.
Can I just see it up close? I just think America deserves to see 50 carats. Then it was time for something even more jaw-dropping. Was there anybody that you want to see tonight?
Beyonce, girl.
The return of Queen Bee. Beyonce, one of this year's co-chairs, making her first Met Gala appearance in a decade. And she did not disappoint, looking flawless in a custom Olivier Roustan gown, dripping in silver crystals. Beyonce posing with her own beehive, husband Jay-Z, and 14-year-old daughter, Blue Ivy. And even showing me some love.
Beyonce, can I just tell you that we celebrate you? We celebrate you. All I wanted was eye contact and a loving gaze. I'm happy.
And as if my night couldn't get any better, there was one last Met Gala All-Star that wanted to say hi.
So what was your day like today?
Today was honestly hoping that I could meet the moment and catch somebody's eye contact. So I just wanted
deserve to be poured into as well. And I respect you and I love you for this. And by the way, your outfit is
I love you, Rihanna. Met Gala 2026 did not disappoint. I dropped the mic, but it's too pretty.
Wow.
You're too pretty.
Sorry, Beyonce. You got a new bestie in town.
Listen, there are people going and shuffling for someone like Rihanna or anyone, frankly, but just to stop.
Yeah.
And she's like, I was like, I just want to tell you I adore you. She's like,
Oh, she asked you a question.
Right.
Yeah.
How's your day, Carson?
Amazing.
How's your day?
You looked better than everybody there, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
All those weird outfits. You look awesome. Classy, beautiful.
Classic.
Thank you. Thank you.
Classic.
You know what? I
You
was
are a
telling
work of
Savannah,
art.
there's the ladies over at Lafayette 148. They sewed 1,700 Swarovski crystals on my dress, like handmade.
Wow.
People really do, work for months and months to watch us go up the, those steps.
Yeah.
So.
Well,
It was pretty amazing.
It's fun
It's
to
kind of the
look.
Thanksgiving Day parade, but different.
But for fashion.
For
There you
fashion.
go.
Yeah.
Well, there are some that look like
They're kind of like floats.
Yeah,
That was definitely.
In fact, they almost have as many
So what
balloons.
happens inside? Where do they go?
They go in, you know what? So Sabrina Carpenter performed with Stevie Nicks.
Oh, there's
That was a
dinner or
moment.
something?
There's
Oh, yeah.
dinner,
But
there's
nobody eats.
performances.
I don't think anybody sits.
Well,
How are you
Miss
supposed to
Seifer
sit?
had nuts in her pocket.
Sometimes they if they have something fancy on where they're going up the steps, they take that off so they can
Right.
sit down and
Yeah.
go to the game. I should mention, they also got to preview the new exhibit. That's all for this exhibit. It's a costume exhibit. It opens to the public if you're coming to New York City on the 10th of May.
That's right, because this
Chanel
supports
was-
the costume industry.
Yes.
Chanel was invited to some after parties, but poor
I
thing had to work
know.
early this morning with us.
Like, I'm still the overachiever
Okay,
and I have to go to bed.
Which one?
Does it matter?
Sure.
There's GQ had one, and maybe next year.
Yeah,
But it was a good time. It really
Wow,
was.
you looked great.
There you go. Did you enjoy the Knicks game, or did you watch coverage?
Oh, I like the Knicks game. I was watching hockey.
Uh-huh.
I wasn't aware that the Met Gala was on.
Yeah.
television, but,
We were on the red carpet, and we
I
saw
knew we'd cover it
Carson's
this
post.
morning, though.
There
I
you
knew
go.
we'd cover it.
See, I gave you a ticket right there.
Okay, we've got more. If you can't get enough of the Met Gala, third and fourth hours, we'll take a look. Chanel, great job.
Thank you.
Get a nap today, my friend.
Take us with you out the door. Today Show Radio, Sirius XM Channel 108. Right now, best time of the morning. Pop start.
All right, Uncle Al, guys. Little pop start. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, it's no Met Gala, but we're going to do our best. First up, Dutton Ranch. Beth and Rip are almost back, everybody. We got a Pop Start exclusive sneak peek at the official trailer for the latest spin-off of Taylor Sheridan's hit series Yellowstone. And in this chapter, everybody's favorite toxic couple has headed to South Texas, where they're having a little trouble outrunning their past while crossing paths with a new cast of characters played by Annette Bening and Ed Harris.
Ooh. You bought the Edwards Ranch. It's the Dutton Ranch now.
You met Miss Rhea Paloma herself. She's an acquired taste.
Beulah Jackson of Grizzly and Gucci. My ranch is 190 years old, and I've worked very hard to protect it. Rip and Beth have secrets, and people with secrets can be useful, corruptible even.
Well, we need to be careful with this family.
I mean, let's face it, there's a lot of potential spin-offs that come off Yellowstone. None more exciting than Beth and Rip.
Yeah. I know.
That's the couple you want to follow.
Do you think that Ed Harris character might be brothers with Landman? Do you think I feel like they could be related.
Could be.
Maybe.
Yeah, they
Well,
look
it's Taylor's
identical.
world, so.
But how do they get these unbelievable actors?
They don't say no to him.
I mean,
I
it's
mean
amazing.
he's red hot.
It's good stuff.
Yep. Dutton Ranch premieres May 15th on Paramount Plus. Looking forward to that. Next up, World Cup. The countdown is on until soccer's biggest event makes its way right here to the U.S., and we've got another Pop Start exclusive. This is a commercial, guys, from Lay's with the global soccer stars Messi, Beckham, and Henry, plus Steve Carell, and they surprise real unsuspecting fans with an unforgettable watch party.
Guys, I hate to break it to you, but we don't have enough Lay's for the game.
Let's go to the store then.
We cannot go in there. It's 2-pack.
Hey, just 2-pack. Hi, how you doing? We were having an awesome viewing party, and if you had Lay's, you can come with us.
How are you?
Chips? No Lays, no game.
She has them! Try to get the whole carton.
Welcome. Grab the door.
That's amazing.
Yeah, imagine that.
Yeah.
Good luck getting invited to that party.
I know.
Well, if you want to see the matches at home, you can catch the action on our sister network, Telemundo, the exclusive Spanish-language home of the World Cup in the U.S. Next up, Billy Eichner. You know, a couple of years ago, the comedian actor made some headlines revealing that he met Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce at one of Madonna's parties, and the football star was praising Billy for his web series work. There was a little mix-up, though, because Kelce called Billy's show Jimmy on the Street instead of Billy on the Street. Well, last night he was on a talk show, and Eichner revealing that it was the Kansas City star had apologized for that little slip-up.
I went back to Madonna's party a couple of months ago, and Travis came right up to me, and I was like, I'm not gonna bother him again. We had our moment. It was very funny. And he came up to me and he was like, I have to apologize. I called you Jimmy. I was like, no, Travis, it was the best story ever.
Oh, that's amazing.
And I said he has to do Billy on the Street with me, so hopefully that happens.
Oh, that's
definitely gonna happen.
Well, that's a nice little thing. That's a nice little insight as to who's nice and who's not.
Yes.
He remembered and said he was sorry. Next up, Friends. Guys, it really doesn't matter how much time goes by because fans will never get tired of debating this iconic moment.
We were on a break!
Sorry, Ross, it's been almost 30 years, but people are still not over that one. Last night, Phoebe herself, Lisa Kudrow, was on with Jimmy Fallon when she dropped this truth bomb.
What is your take? Were they on a break?
Well, no. But it's beyond that. It's beyond break or not.
It's beyond. It's levels.
A bad boyfriend.
Yeah.
Shots fired.
How about that? Lisa doubling down, crowd going wild there. Not only is Ross a cheater, but apparently just an overall bad boyfriend, too.
Wow.
Took 30 years to get that intel. But we got it. Finally, guys, quickly, you see, brought some snacks here. Harry Potter, 2026 marks 25 years for the famous film franchise. A lot of brands are getting in on the fun, including Cinnabon, who's celebrating with the launch of a new special flavor. Starting this week, they're selling a butterbeer flavored classic roll. And because we like to do our research around here, I splurged for some on the table.
Thank you, Carson.
If you would like to try it.
Of course we do.
It has a butterbeer infused frosting.
Okay.
Do you want to try it?
Sure.
All right.
Sure.
That didn't sound good.
Well, you know, I was afraid I had to read the teleprompter.
Sure.
But I see it's Savannah's line, so I'm good.
Okay. Oh, is it? Oh, well, how much time do we have? Do I have time to take a bite? Oh, I got the big one. Okay.
That's exactly what if you've ever gone to Universal and had a butterbeer,
What it tastes like.
it's exactly what it tastes like.
It's almost like a
Very good.
caramel situation.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, yeah.
Who can take this line?
Okay.
There's an icon in our studio.
Still ahead, the great Sally Field.
Hey.
The Hollywood icon
I
is
don't want
here.
one of those cinnamon.
All right, we're back at 8:35 with a true Hollywood icon. 62 years, we did the math for Sally Field in the business. Remarkable career spanning everything, of course, from Gidget to Steel Magnolias to Forrest Gump and more, leading to 2 Oscars, 3 Emmy Awards. And her latest film is Remarkably Bright Creatures, an adaptation of the best-selling novel where she plays a widow who works the night shift at an aquarium named Tova and forms an unlikely friendship with a giant Pacific octopus.
Of all the humans, I suppose I mind the cleaning lady the least.
Feeling a bit antisocial tonight? I know the feeling. But you can't hide from me. I hope you got some fresh scallops today. I told Tara you must be sick of that frozen halibut. Ugh.
Oh, you have no idea.
Sally, so great to be with you this morning. Thank you. How are you?
Good, thanks.
I was just telling you, I didn't read the books. I don't read books, and I'm wondering.
A little weird, but okay.
Jenna gives me a lot of hard time because she does all these great book selections, and I'm just not a big reader. Do you think it's too late for me to read? This was a national bestseller.
No, I'm telling you, you can listen to books now. They're wonderful actors reading. You could read Moby Dick for the first time.
How many movies that you've done were books first? Do you know that?
God, how much time do we have here?
A
I
lot.
can sit and think. We have a lot.
What? We have a lot of time. Well, Sally Field, you're here. We'll make as much time as we can.
Probably a lot, but I couldn't even think of what they are right now.
I saw a picture of you. I think we have it. You got this book early.
Yes.
And I saw you had a bunch of Post-its. Look at that. Is that you? Have you already agreed to play Tova, who's a cleaning lady who works at this aquarium in the middle of the night, has a very odd relationship with an actual octopus who plays a key role in your character and Lewis Pullman's character, Cameron? What is with the Post-it notes?
Well, I was given this book in galleys from a new company, Night Owl, long before it was even published, really, and read about 2 chapters and said, yes, I want to be a part of this. It was this unique story, obviously an old woman, a young man, and an octopus. That's the 3-character story. And so I wanted to do it. It is about home and love and healing, and it is an homage to sea creatures, without a doubt. And that's a good thing to do.
Well, you don't have a sea creature. You do have Dash. You have a cavapoo.
Yes.
Did you draw, and I mean this seriously.
Yeah.
I don't mean this to be facetious. Did you draw, like, this is about literally a creature that you have this relationship with?
Well, there's this whole story about that, so I'll say it really, really fast.
Okay.
Right before
take your time.
Right before the pandemic.
Okay, speed up a little bit.
Okay, good. Right before the pandemic, I didn't know nobody knew that horrible thing was going to come. And I'd been away from home working, and I wanted to go home. And one night, I was lonely, and it was cold, and I was in D.C., and I just started looking at puppies, and I contacted this lady who and her family raised these little cavapoos, and they're they're hypoallergenic. Yep. My grandkids are allergic, so I just thought they'll be all promised. And I said, "Do you have any puppies left from this litter?" And she said, "No, they're promised, long time in advance, except for this one little dog. The people didn't want him because he's a black one, and no one wants the black ones." And I said, "I'll take him." And I was, what have I done? Why have I done this? It's crazy. I can't do this. I went and got him, like 6 weeks later, because he had just been born, so he was 8 weeks then.
And that's Dash.
He weighed about 6 pounds, and I brought him home, and 2 weeks later, we were in shutdown. And I never had a dog before, not mine. My sons, they big Goldens that waited for my sons to come home. They could have cared less about me. And so now I had this creature. And he and I were together for months and months, just he and I. And I had never really had a creature connection. And I realized that human beings have this profound connection with creatures, whether they're dogs or cats or horses or birds, and they always have. And he changed me. He changed how I see things.
Isn't that remarkable?
Yeah.
And so I know you as a great actor, you bring a lot. Every one of your roles, I know you brought a little bit of yourself to that, into the role. And so I guess that you had something to gather onto for Marcellus, this octopus that you didn't see. By the way, I didn't even know it was CGI. I thought it was a real octopus.
I'm not saying whether it was CGI. It could have been a real octopus.
Yeah. But so so Dash must have played a little bit of that part of this connection.
I think one of the reasons I responded so quickly to it was this relationship.
This creature relationship.
That they have. She talks to him, and he seems to listen.
Yes.
He comes out finally, and it is partly real and partly magical. It is a delicate piece of lace.
For you, just quickly, and then my last question is on tape for you. It's a question that you're going to ask yourself. It's weird, but when you get a project, what is like a must-have in the project for it to be a yes for you? Is there one thing like this connection you flagged?
No, it's just like
you leave it open for interpretation.
When I read something, it's like butterfly wings go off somewhere.
You know when you know.
Yeah, I know when I know, and just go. Oh, yeah, okay. This is
Here's you 33 years ago on this show.
Oh God.
Okay, and then you're gonna ask yourself a question. Sorry, Pete.
Oh dear. I do think that quite honestly, I'm changing. I'm changing because I've gotten all my dreams. I think you always are sorting out your life and saying, now what are my dreams? Now where am I going?
So now what are your dreams? Where are you going?
Home. I can't wait to get there.
Literally.
Where are my dreams? My dreams have always been, and I realize even then, this is what I do. This is what I do. I'm an actor. and I'm proud to be an actor. And as I get older, and I'm months away from being 80, to find the roles about 80-year-old women is my dream. That's it.
Well, it's an incredible project, and we've been beneficiaries of 62 years, the math is correct, of your incredible career. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Great film for Mother's Day, too. Remarkably Bright Creatures is out this Friday on Netflix. We'll go over to Al. All right, welcome back. This morning on Today Food, we're celebrating Cinco de Mayo and Taco Tuesday in the best way possible. We got a world-renowned taco truck right here on the plaza, Birrialandia. Chef and co-founder Jose Moreno is here. Been slinging Tijuana-style tacos in New York with the help of his brother Jesus since 2019. They're ranked among Yelp's top 5 taco spots in the country. Birrialandia goes through 1,500 pounds of meat a day, and it's no surprise why it's so great. We got Chef Jose. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you so much. So there's the meat. Walk me through this, chef. You got a mixture of meat here. What do we have?
Yeah, this is the meat.
Top round?
Shank, top round, and a skirt steak.
And a skirt steak. All right, so what kind of seasoning we get?
Salt and black pepper.
1,500 pounds of this.
There we go.
What is this, just salt?
Salt and black pepper, the rub. At the time you season the meat, I go start blending our spices over here.
That's your spices. That
yeah, we have everything there.
This is going to go in the... So these guys do 1,500 pounds of meat a day, and they've got these, we get a shot of this giant vat. That's good. What does birria mean, chef?
The birria mean is the dish popular from Jalisco, Mexico. They start the birria serving as soup, but over here in Tijuana, they switch and they use the meat for tacos. We put in the pack.
And when you came to New York, you guys got 5 of these taco trucks now. This style of taco wasn't really popular here, but now it's caught on and it's one of the best in the country.
All the country,
yeah. All the spices in here, chef?
Yeah, all the spices there.
And then we're going to put a liquid down in here, too.
Yeah, we add in all the guajillo pepper we blended.
And it's going to braise. Now, why are the tacos this sort of brownish color here? You can see that. Is that from the
fat from the meat. You can add it, and we have put some water over here.
So you're going to braise all this delicious meat into this big vat right here, and then you're going to take it on. Yep. And how long is this going to sit? 3.5 hours?
After everything is in there, 3.5 hours to be ready.
Okay.
Now we have over here, this is ready. You see how it's
Guys, you're out there trying the birria tacos.
Taco good?
How are they?
This is so
You were
good.
supposed to bring us some
Yeah, exactly, Carson.
And then you got this delicious meat that falls off the bone that you're just going to chop up.
This is really good.
Chop it up.
All right. Beautiful.
Nice noise.
And then we'll go outside. Yeah, you chop it up, you put it in the taco. Come on out, chef. Let's say hi to the crew out here. Watch your head.
Exactly.
Al, you want one?
There we go.
All right.
Sorry, excuse me.
Come on out, chef. Come say hi to the gang. How about that, guys? For a Taco Tuesday, Cinco de Mayo.
So
this is a real treat.
This is amazing. My kids are now obsessed with birria tacos, and now I see why.
Oh, you're going to be so happy.
Oh, my
I'm so worried about
It's beautiful.
how you taste it. And, thank you so much.
Oh my God.
So how's business? Is good, right? I mean, today is going to be like Super Bowl for you.
Oh, yeah.
Great. They started, good weather started coming. The business come good. Months ago was snowing. I was like,
so you need this today. You need the surge.
Yes.
And your tu hermano también, Jesus.
Yeah, Jesus is here.
You guys do the business together?
Together, yeah, with the beginnings.
There you go.
2019.
You guys don't fight in the truck?
If that truck's a rockin'.
There you go. Well, listen, this is...
After 6 years, we match very well.
Okay, good. Thank you so much, Chef. Appreciate it. If you want to try these tacos in New York, head to one of the Birrialandia's 6 locations here in New York. We're back with our 3rd and 4th hours after your local news. Thanks to the crew in there, too. Appreciate it. Thank you, Jesus, so much. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Happy Taco Tuesday, guys. Hope you saved me one. Back to those 3rd and 4th hours.
Oh, my God.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.